June of 2003, I was sitting in the Willacy unit of Texas Department of Corrections. I'd been given a 8-year sentence for manufacturing and distribution of narcotics. I had spent the previous 15 years as a sergeant at arms of a large motorcycle gang. I had pretty much gotten to the end of a long criminal career. I was broken. I didn't have anything that I thought was worth having. I had nothing in my life except a girlfriend who's now my wife. She kept talking to me about coming to know Christ and getting to know the Lord, and I wouldn't have anything to do with it because I couldn't believe that the Lord wanted anything to do with anybody like me. With all the things that I'd done in my life, I just didn't see that there was a chance of forgiveness. One night I was sitting in my dorm and the guys came up to me and said, "Hey, do you want to go to a Bible study?" And I said, "A Bible study? What do I want to go to a Bible study for?" And they said, "Well, hey, there's free world women come in from the outside and you get to sit down and talk to them." And I grabbed my Bible and there I went, all for the wrong reasons, but I went. Well, I walk into this Bible study, and it's a huge room, lots of tables, but at the other end of the room I could see that there's a guy down there wearing motorcycle colors, and I kind of gravitated that way, thinking maybe I'd see what his gig was. Probably within 20 feet of each other, and he turns around, he looks at me, and he starts walking toward me, and he says, "You're Big Red, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "From San Antonio?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "I know a lot about you." I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Yeah." And he said, what's your walk with Christ like?" I said, "Well, if you know anything about me, you know God doesn't have anything for me, man. The things I've done and the crimes I've done, God won't forgive me. God doesn't want any of this." And Doc started talking to me about forgiveness and the love that Christ had for me and his willingness to forgive me. All I had to do was ask. That night, my life changed. Doc led me to come to know Christ, and I started really trying to walk a different walk. Difficult in prison, but I really started walking a different walk. And when I got out of prison, I got offered a better job as a counselor for the homeless and working with people that had come out of prison about overcoming obstacles. I'm blessed because I participate in a group called Kairos that we have here through church. We go into the prisons, and I get to talk to guys that are in the same situation that I was in. They're sitting there on that precipice trying to make that decision, which direction to go, and hopefully we get to give them an opportunity to go to the better side, to the better direction. And also I'm lucky because I'm part of a group of men here at Crossbridge that are in a discipleship program, and we're learning to be disciples and to work with people. When I step back away from it, I realize that every day that I walk with Christ, I'm being transformed more and more and more and more. I think once you start walking with Christ, your transformation continues and goes on and goes on and goes on. I don't think it stops. My whole life has changed in so many different directions, so many different ways that I never could have foreseen any of this coming. And today, God is everything to me. My whole life is around God. I get up in the morning and I thank God for letting me wake up. I go to bed at night thanking God for everything that happened that day, with the stuff that I didn't really like. That's where I am now. That's what the transformation means to me.